Million-dollar homes are slashing prices, and builders are throwing in crazy wild incentives, but top neighborhoods are selling out fast.
If you sleep on it, you're not going to sleep in it.
True. So don't wait. If you sleep on it, you will not sleep in it. In this video, we're covering 5 Sarasota neighborhoods where you can score massive price cuts and jaw-dropping incentives. I'm Janette.
I'm Jeff.
And between us, we have almost 20 years worth of real estate experience. And so we are very familiar with what it takes to help buyers in a competitive market. And right now, we know where all the best deals are. We'll show you why inventory is vanishing and how to act fast before these opportunities disappear.
First on our list of the most amazing opportunities in Sarasota is Nique. It's a townhome community built by MI Homes in the wonderful area of Waterside.
Price range is about $470 to $530. These are townhomes, like Jeff said. Why do you think this place is so special?
I think it's special because of location. We're just around the corner from the water taxi launch to take us over to the Sunday Fun Day at the Waterside Town Center.
What's Sunday Fun Day?
Sunday Fun Day is a big farmer's market they do once a week. All the shops are open. All the street vendors are out. You can get local honey. You can get beef brisket. You can get anything you want on Fun Day over at Waterside. But another thing that makes this place special, in my humble opinion, is it's maintenance free. At least outside, your lawns are mown for you. So one less thing to worry about, especially if you're a part-timer. But what do you like about this place?
I think this place is great for people that are first-time homebuyers. If you're an investor and you want to get a townhome for an investment purpose, and maybe if you are a part-timer and you just want a little crash pad, someplace to come over while you're getting away from the snow and you want to relax out here in Florida, this is a great place, you know?
So one thing they do differently here on these townhomes is the garages are all on the back of the house. As you can see, this is the front door. If we turn down this road right here, you'll see a back alley where your garage lives. And between the home and the garage is your own personal little grotto. Set that up however you like, but you have privacy even when you're outside. All the driveways are pavered. That's a nice little worry-free community right here.
And you got the lake view.
And you got a Kingfisher Lake view.
2-car garages. So if you have 3 cars, this probably wouldn't be a good fit for you.
Street parking for guests or yourself if you like. Plenty of parking. Maintenance free, lakefront. The view across Kingfisher Lake
It's actually walkable. You could actually walk over there if you really wanted to. But yeah, you could totally walk to the town center. It's not that far, especially when the weather's nice.
I think I'd have me an e-bike or one of those little scooters.
Oh, yeah. So yeah, I think these are nice. And the ones that are for sale are waterfront.
Well, that's where we're headed to.
And how many are left?
11. So do not dilly or you will miss out. As we said in the beginning, if you sleep on it, you might not sleep in it. So come check it out. What else is special about Nique? Impact windows come standard.
No putting up shutters during hurricanes.
No second story shutters during the hurricane.
That in and of itself is worth it.
Okay, well here's your new construction. So available. Cabin Lane, all of them facing the water.
These are all available.
These are all available. So one of the great features of this neighborhood is the water taxi. Right now it's on a limited basis, but the dock is right here. We're coming up on it. This is where you would catch the water taxi to go across to Sunday Fun Day that you can see right across Kingfisher Lake there.
That's Town Center.
That is the Waterside Town Center with too many fun things to do to mention, from water parks to food right off the grill to craft beers and cocktails.
The only downside to the water taxi is Fido is not invited. Wah, wah, wah.
No dogs on the water taxi.
The water taxi fits about 20 people and no doggies allowed. Also, there's only 3 neighborhoods that have access to the water taxi, and this is one of them. So yeah, pretty cool that you can take the water taxi over to the town center for the farmers market every Sunday. That's awesome. So the amazing thing about this townhouse community is they also have 2 dog parks. They've got a pool, they've got a playground, they've got pickleball courts, everything that you would expect to find in a single family home community. So still you're not giving up any amenities. You're getting all the cool stuff.
And getting into Lakewood Ranch for just over $500,000.
Or in some cases under $500,000.
So why is Nique on our list of the most amazing opportunities in Sarasota? They've got some financing that you can't turn your nose up. We can get you in for under 5%, assuming you qualify. We can get you in here for under 5%. On certain homes, they're knocking back the acquisition costs. And on other homes, they're offering an additional $10,000 towards your closing costs. That's what puts this place on the most amazing opportunities list in Sarasota.
Don't sleep on it.
Don't sleep on it, or you won't sleep in it. The not yous will buy this place. Trust me on that.
They will. Neighborhood number 2 on our list is Windward by Nique Communities in Lakewood Ranch. This community is going to be a mix of villas and single family homes. So price point in here is going to be about $460,000 on a villa. Single family homes can go up to just under $1 million. I mean, I'm sure you could go over $1 million if you made it.
It's going to be hard to with all the incentives these guys are throwing at you, though. But I'm with you. We'll try.
Why do you think this neighborhood's so special?
I think we just danced all around it. They've got one of the better amenity packages available. That's one of the things that a Nique community is famous for. And right now, on the crazy, amazing new construction wackiness list, nobody does it better than Nique. They've got the price point reductions. They've got the finance reductions. What was the finance? That was amazing. Year 1 is 4.25%, and year 2 through 30 are 5.25%.
Or he will give you $125,000 towards your design studio. So Nique is slashing prices and selling inventory homes very low. This is your opportunity to get into this beautiful neighborhood for a low price. And these homes are upper scale homes. Like, you've got tile roofs, you've got paver driveways,
2 dog parks, 8 pickleball courts, 2 tennis courts, resort style pool, 9,600 square foot amenity center. Again, it's one of the things that Nique is famous for.
And I love this neighborhood because I love the style of it myself. It's inspired after the West Indies and
Dutch colonial.
Yeah, Dutch colonial feel. I love that. I love the look of it when you pull in. And again, it's a great product by Nique. Nique is an award-winning builder.
Celebrating 50 years of award-winning building, as a matter of fact.
Nique delivers a great product. And on inventory homes, you're going to get that great product with special pricing.
A wild price.
This is the West Indies inspired gathering place that they have at Waterside that I love so much. You got little cabanas by the pool. It's so cute. You got resort style pools. You've got pickleball courts,
Tennis courts, dog parks. You got it all.
Everything you need. And you're in Lakewood Ranch. So you got great schools in Lakewood Ranch. Absolutely beautiful. They've got a playground here. How cute is that? It is a golf cart community. So if you own a golf cart and you just feel like driving your golf cart to the mailbox, then hey, have at it. Golf carts are welcome here. So these Nique incentives at Nique communities are not going to last long. So if you want to jump on it and take advantage of these amazing incentives that he's offering, including, discounted rates on inventory homes and low interest rates, like his interest rate is unbeatable. You're not going to find a lower interest rate than what Nique's offering. And a quality home, you're not going to find that. So if you want to jump on it, you need to act fast and get in gear, because these aren't going to last forever. Okay, guys, number 3 on our list is Artistry. It is built by Coulter Homes, and there's a second builder in here, Cardell. But there aren't very many lots left, so if you want in, you better get in quick. This is a luxury neighborhood. I call it luxury because it's got a lot of beautiful homes in here that are contemporary, modern style with clean lines. The price point in here is about
800 to 1.7.
Well, the model home's selling for 1.35.
Fully furnished.
Fully furnished. Amazing. And then you've got 2 inventory homes right now. One is selling for about $860, I believe. The other one's selling for like $950s. So you've got 2 inventory homes, and then you've got 5 that are being built in their inventory homes. The builder is contributing closing cost, $20,000. And this place is actually pretty special for a number of reasons. Tell them about it, Jeff.
My favorite thing about it is the perimeter walk of nature. And as I've said before, I can't confirm it, but Bigfoot is out on the perimeter nature walk. I need to go check that out.
Might be. This is Florida. He'd be Florida man.
Another big draw to this neighborhood is the ability, especially at the larger size homes, is the storage, the number of garage spaces. Typically we see a 3-car garage. You can get 4 and 5-car garages in here. And that's something maybe we'll talk about on a future episode. Storage is a premium here in the Sunshine State. Rare is the time when you have a 150-foot deep lot like you have here in Artistry, but also extra garage spaces. So you can have your car, mama's car, the golf cart that you use for buzzing around the neighborhood. Plus, you can have your 1927 Rolls Royce Ghost, in one of them, and then you still got another bay for a workshop or whatever it is you like to do as a hobby.
And that Ghost will be featured at the car show that they have. They have their own little personal car show in here down at the clubhouse. So this neighborhood is a car enthusiast neighborhood. If you fall into that category and need 4 and 5-car garages and a huge lot, this is it. Oh, tell them about how it's maintenance free. That's my dream.
That is pretty cool. All of they mulch twice a year. They cut your grass once a week. The common areas obviously are mowed. The gates here actually work, believe it or not.
Because in some neighborhoods they don't.
They don't, yeah. But again, I go back to the perimeter walk. You've got nothing. You've got the beaches. Everybody loves the beaches. It's one of the things everybody comes here for. You've got downtown. Everybody loves downtown. The art galleries, the eateries, all the nightlife. But nature, man, it's hard to get us. Nature's like oxygen. Without it, man, we're all gonna die. And you've got nature in spades out here at Artistry. It's just one whole side of the complex. I'm telling you, that's Bigfoot country over there. So come check it out. But man, you gotta hurry. What makes these places so special is that you can get and you can take advantage of incentives to help you make your transition. And there's not much opportunity left in Artistry. You can still get in,
barely,
but no time. You cannot mess around.
You have to act quick because, like we said, there's only 8 homes left in here. One is a model home that's fully furnished, going for $1.35 million. Then the other 2 are those inventory homes. And then you've got 5 homes being built. So those are going to be inventory homes. And so if you love modern, sleek, clean lines, high quality finishes, this is going to be a neighborhood that you'll want to look into. Artistry in Sarasota. Neighborhood seems friendly enough. Everybody that we've met is very friendly and nice. Talkative. They have a clubhouse here. They've got a pickleball court that's half of a basketball court, so it is a sports court.
You're not coming to Artistry for the pickleball.
No, you're not.
Or the basketball court. So it's there if you need it. The pool, it's a big lap pool, plenty of area to sit around and enjoy what we have in spades. That would be sunshine. They also have a gym in there, so the basics are covered. But again, you're not coming here for the clubhouse and the pickleball. You're coming for the car culture. You're coming for the outdoor culture
and the maintenance-free living.
The maintenance-free living. It's hard to go wrong with maintenance-free living.
And the cost of that maintenance-free living is under $500 a month. It depends on what size lot you have. So there's 2 size lots here. They're
65 and 92. And they're all at least 150 feet deep.
Yeah. So you've got that. Maintenance-free living. This neighborhood, everyone's got impact windows. So you will not need to hang shutters on your windows. When a hurricane comes, you can, safely take off. If this is your second home, you don't have to worry about it. It's worry-free. Maintenance is taken care of. Your windows are impact windows. They have an on-site HOA manager here who does event coordinating. And that's also included in your HOA fees. And those HOAs are pretty low. If you're getting, all this maintenance, yard maintenance, landscaping, you don't have to do anything.
Everything in life costs money, but what are you getting for that money?
Time. You're trading your time. Yeah, so that you can go out and go to the beach. You don't have to spend your weekends doing yard work because these yards are really large. These lots are huge. Last year, we had Hurricane Debbie, who graciously gave us 20 inches of rain in 24 hours. And the neighborhoods around Artistry were flooded pretty bad. This one, we've talked to several people here who said, nope, no water came in Artistry. So they were pretty safe up here. Obviously, it's a good idea to verify what flood zone you're in when you purchase a home in Florida, and we can help you do that because we're experts at that. Modern, contemporary homes that are very upgraded. I mean, you've got tile roofs, you've got paver driveways. In this neighborhood, they all got together and decided that they wanted one person doing all their lawns, and so they have one person that does everything. One company that takes care of all their lawn care. And again, it is covered under your HOAs that are under $500 a month. That is amazing. Maintenance free living.
I would pay twice that not to hear my neighbor's lawnmower and blowers and edgers constantly. If I could just hear it all on one day, praise, peace. Let's make that happen. I would pay twice as much.
Okay, folks, we are at neighborhood number 4. Do you know why I named it number 4?
I bet it's because they have an 18-hole championship golf course.
Bingo! So this neighborhood is the Esplanade at Azario, built by Taylor Morrison in beautiful Lakewood Ranch, Sarasota. And this neighborhood has everything you could possibly think of. It's like a little miniature city within a neighborhood. Taylor Morrison spared no expense when constructing and developing this neighborhood. Like I said, it's got everything. You've got bark parks, which are also known as dog parks. You've got a culinary center, and in that culinary center is a restaurant called the Barrel House. There's also a wine tasting room. They even have liquor lockers in there. They've got a pizzeria in there, and they've also got a culinary room where you can learn how to cook. And they've also got resort style pools. In the wellness center is a hair salon or a salon. They've also got a spa in the wellness center. They've got a state-of-the-art gym to work out in.
I'm told there's a doggy spa even. Get your dog bathed and groomed.
So as you enter the spa area, there's also a little coffee shop. If you want to grab a little coffee, get some work done, you go out the doors, you end up at the pool, the resort style pool, and then you can grab a burger and fries right there at the Bahama Bar. I mean, everything you could possibly think of. 16 pickleball courts, 6 tennis courts, bocce ball. This place just has everything. It's got amenities galore. This deserves its own video, actually, because it's got so many things. Bring your golf carts. You're going to have fun driving through this place. The builder Taylor Morrison is offering some amazing incentives on inventory homes. He's got, up to $100,000 off if you want to do upgrades or design selections. Now that $100,000 is if you spend $200,000. So it's basically 50% off up to $100,000, $15,000 in closing costs, and they'll even buy down your rate so that it ends up being about 1% lower.
This is the culinary center right here.
Yeah. This is where the barrel house is. This is where everyone comes to eat dinner and hang out. This is where the Bahama Bar is. This is your wellness center right here. There's a little gift shop in there. In this wellness center, there's a gift shop. And then there's the spa and salon. And then this is where the gym is right here on this end. It's through the doors, and then you go through the spa and you end up in the coffee shop, and then you go through the doors and you end up at the pool. And there's cabanas everywhere. It is just absolutely stunning. So as far as amenities go, if you're into golf and social clubs, this place has got 23 social clubs. And I'm sure it's growing every month, probably even more to come. So there's a lot of things to do. This community is not even just a community. This is a whole lifestyle here. This is, you never have to really leave. If you wake up and you need to go get your hair done, you just hop in your golf cart and drive over to the salon. And while you're at it, get a little spa work done, And then after that, go grab lunch at the Bahama Bar and sit by the pool and under a cabana and do your work. I mean, this place has everything. And again, huge incentives on inventory homes. Like I said, Taylor Morrison is offering 50% off upgrades and options up to $100,000. So you obviously have to spend $200,000 on options to get that $100,000 off. He's offering $15,000 in closing cost, and they'll buy down your rate, which could equate to about 1% of a 1% rate drop. One of America's most trusted home builders.
That's a fact.
Builds a solid home quality.
When we came down here to buy in the Esplanade at Azario, it was a wildly different prospect.
It was 2021.
There were no incentives. You have the privilege of bidding on a lot. There's 1,500 home sites, 1,200 of which they've already sold.
Correct.
So back in the day, they would release a half a dozen lots. And as usual, there's two different sizes, the small and the large. They'd release a half a dozen of those. And you had the privilege, if you were on the VIP waiting list, of bidding on the lot. So it was no set prices. It was not a $40,000, a $75,000, a $100,000 lot. That was just where the bidding started. And I tell you what, that was a mess.
It was a long line to get in here.
You would bid you'd run your bid up until your stomach was sick, and you would get kicked out. You'd have to wait another 3 months for the next batch of lots to be released, and then you would have to bid again. So man, these incentives are manna from heaven. If you're looking to buy down here, now is definitely the time. This buyer's market is manna from heaven.
There's 1,500 lots in here, 1,500 home sites, and 1,200 have sold. So you only have 300 more opportunities to get in, and they're going fast because Lakewood Ranch is America's #1
master plan community. Yep.
I mean, everyone wants to get into Lakewood Ranch. If I had to choose a neighborhood in Lakewood Ranch to live in, Esplanade at Azario would be very close to the top of the list. They got beautiful walking trails along scenic lakes. So Taylor Morrison offers villas and single family homes. So that's a plus. If you want a villa that is like, say, your second home, you don't want to step up to a single family home. Maybe you just want a villa that you can keep so that when it snows up there up north, you've got a place to come visit. They've got villas in here. They've got single family homes. So yeah, lots of things to choose from, lots of options. But regardless of what you choose, you're going to be able to enjoy these amazing amenities. And the restaurant is open to the public. The Barrel House restaurant is open to the public. Not all the amenities. The golf course is open to the public. Not all the amenities are open to the public, but certain ones are. So if you say wanted to come out and check this place out, go golfing with Jeff. They've got lots of events that go on in here too. So lots to take advantage of here. If the Esplanade at Azario sounds like something you'd be interested in, be sure to reach out.
How do you make all this even better? You make the street out front of the neighborhood take you all the way to the world's greatest beaches, Bradenton Beach. 44th, also known as Cortez, the street you turned off of to get into the Esplanade. It's probably going to be another 12 months. They're building the final segment. It's a bridge over the interstate, and that's the only thing keeping us from driving directly to the beach from the Esplanade at Azario. So you have that to look forward to for sure. Now we're at the last stop on our list, the Isles, and you want to talk about top shelf Toll Brothers. My wife likes to call them Toll House Brothers. It's not funny anymore.
They make a fine chocolate chip.
They make a
And the Toll Brothers make a fine house.
Yes, they do. So what's special about the Isles and Toll Brothers?
In Lakewood Ranch.
In Lakewood Ranch, everything is semi-custom. You want 12-foot ceilings, you want 90-degree sliding glass doors, you want finishes that are standard but optional at other builders. The Isles is where you want to come. It's a 450-unit development. They've got about 100 units left, so you still got time. Not a whole lot of time.
What's the price point in here?
Price point in here starts at about $800,000, can go up over $2 million. Claim to fame, again, wide lots, 2 different sizes, but they're deep. Every lot is at least 150 feet deep. So the incentives in the Isles run from 150 to 200,000. On some properties that they have on their hit list, you can even get some closing cost money up to 25,000. And there's even another layer that can get an extra 5,000 dumped on top of that. So there's no shortage of incentives in the Isles, especially on the hit list properties. And those are going to primarily be quick move-in inventory homes already built, so you're not going to get a whole lot of input on it, but there's going to be little to complain about. Again, 12-foot ceilings in these homes. The sliding glass doors are called 90-degree sliding glass doors. It's something you're going to want to see to understand exactly what it is. And the fit and finishes on these homes are like none other in the area. Things that other builders charge big money for, these guys do standard. You've heard us talk a lot about impact windows. I think these guys led the charge on that. Impact windows are a standard feature on a Toll Brothers home. The 150-foot deep lot, standard feature on a Toll Brothers home in the Isles. So you've got a walking trail that goes all through the neighborhood, all around the perimeter. My favorite amenity is the clay tennis courts. You just don't see clay tennis courts outside of Wimbledon or some other big major tennis center. It's easier on your hips, it's easier on your knees, it's easier on your feet. You're going to enjoy clay if you've never played on clay before. But if you fall down, yes, you're going to need the tide to get the clay out of your pants. But I tell you, it's a fantastic experience. They've also got your requisite pool here. They've got pickleball courts, basketball court, a playground, and again, the aforementioned walking trails. So dog parks in here. And I think I said earlier it was a perimeter, but it goes across the center of the property through a wildland. You might even see a gator down there if you're paying close attention, but it's a raised boardwalk that cuts across the neighborhood and through the wild areas that are inside of the neighborhood.
It's a golf cart friendly community, so if you have a golf cart and you want to putz around the neighborhood, you'll fit right in.
Yes, you will. So what's the claim to fame to this place besides the semi-custom luxury 12-foot ceilings? Again, this one's got location in spades. University Parkway. If you can't find what you're looking for on University Parkway, chances are you really don't need it. There's a fine arts center, an opera house, an international airport, University Town Center Mall. If it's not on University Parkway, you probably don't need it. So amenities, as I said, my favorite is the clay tennis court. If you've never played tennis on a clay court, you're in for a treat. They have a fishing pier. They have a swimming pool. They have pickleball courts. They have a gathering center with your gym and your moving spaces, as they say.
So there you have it, folks. Those are the top 5 neighborhoods that we think are offering the best deals. And if you liked any of those neighborhoods and you want more information, be sure to give us a call, a text, or schedule a Zoom call with us. We're happy to hop on a Zoom call with you. And if you enjoyed this video, be sure to click the like and subscribe button. We really appreciate you guys sticking around, and I hope you have a wonderful day.
Can't wait to meet you.